Just a quick shout out to anybody with a Kabbage loan, be it your business or you personally guaranteed that debt. These are generally commercial debts, business debts. Kabbage, as you may know, filed for bankruptcy a few years ago, and the portfolio of accounts that they had were sold in the bankruptcy court. Amex bought a lot of them, so Amex is collecting on old Kabbage loans. Other purchasers of those debts, debt buyers, bought them as well. And for many years, we weren't able to resolve those Kabbage loans because they were in bankruptcy. They were in this limbo. Now they're coming out and they're being collected on. So you might be receiving, a nice little letter saying that you owe money on Kabbage, like I said, from Amex, from somebody else. The thing to be aware of, though, is I think there's a problem with the documentation of several of those loans. We've had several clients with Kabbage loans where the buyer of the debt, the new owner of the debt, hasn't been able to provide the signature on the agreement. Now, you can have an electronic signature. That's perfectly allowable, but they're not even providing the electronic signature. I've asked many times over and over, says, show me the signature, and then we can engage in negotiating, resolution of it. But either they don't have it or they're not providing it. The only reason I can think of where they wouldn't provide it is they don't have it. It doesn't mean you don't owe it, for example, but it's much more problematic for them if they can't establish the signature. There's other ways of proving up a debt, but you are in a much stronger position, obviously, if they don't have the signed agreement, particularly if we're talking about just the personal guarantee. As for the business itself, it received the funds. Again, more legal theories to proceed under, but as to the personal guarantee, it's much more important that they have that signature. So if you have a Kabbage loan and you're getting collected on it, you might want to give myself or some lawyer like myself who does these sorts of things a call about that and engage in that discovery process. Find out if they've got that or not. You still might want to settle it, you might not settle it. It's up to you. There's a lot of other ramifications, a lot of other things to think about. But just a quick shout out, I'm not seeing complete docs on these portfolio of accounts that were sold in the bankruptcy court on these Kabbage debts. So just FYI, if you got a Kabbage debt, you might want to look a little bit deeper. You might save yourself some money.